Sherry, good morning. How are you? All right, good. I'm okay. I feel a little better than I have been the last 4 or 5 days. I haven't even been doing any coloring. I did a little bit, but not much. Only for a few minutes at a time. Yeah, I've watched several videos from that lady of that review you sent me. I've watched several of her videos. I'll bring that down a little bit closer. Oh, is that her real name? I didn't know her name. I think it's what's the channel called? Coloring Bliss. Oh, okay. I probably have heard her refer to her husband by his name, and I just had forgotten that. I did know that her husband works as her like camera person and stuff, so maybe I should zoom that in a little bit. I think I'm just going to start working down here at the bottom. Well, it's almost like starting on a new picture. Yeah, I can't order them right now either. I'll have to wait. Oh, thank you. All new colors I haven't used before. I decided I would sharpen some new pencils. That's what I kind of realized on that Zen garden that we just did, because I looked at some of the stuff that you colored on your picture, and I realized that just because it's made out of wood, it doesn't have to be browns and wood tones because wood can be painted. Well, thank you. Because that certainly is. I mean, when I look at the way you had colored like your bridge and the hand railing was painted was red and stuff like that, I realized, well, wait a minute, because it's wood, it can be painted any color. Fernanda, hi. How are you? Oh, okay, Sherry. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, I'm doing okay for the time being. What have you been coloring on lately, Fernanda? Hi, Katita. How are you? Oh, okay. Summer vacation. Well, it's winter time here where I live. Cold. It's been snowy and rainy. Thank you, Katita. So let me ask you guys this. When you guys color, do you like do a lot of areas using one color? Go, like in a whole, like in a section, you would use that color, then you go to the next color? Because I tend to do one object at a time. A foot of snow? Wow, we didn't get that much. Okay, Katita. Well, what I'm wondering is like, do you do one bush at a time and complete that bush, or do you put all the dark color? Do you go around and put the dark color in where you want it and then come back with your next color and go around that way, one color at a time? Because I tend to like, I will complete that bush before I do the next bush. Oh, okay, that's how you do it. Okay, because I've seen it done that way, and I was just curious. Okay, so there's two different techniques right there. Now I tend to complete the object. Occasionally, I will put color in multiple spots, but most of the time, I complete one object and then I move to the next object. Yeah, but I have seen it done the other way a lot also. So I was just curious. Okay, Katita, thank you. Thank you for coming by. I hope you have a great day. Now I'm kind of just switching around between using a lemon yellow and a chartreuse as my highlight color, just depending on how much sunlight I want it to look like hitting that particular bush. Danielle, how are you? Oh, well, I'm sorry you're having pain in your shoulders. I had to sharpen my pencil and I almost forgot where I was at on the page. Thank you. I haven't been working on it the last few days, or the last 4 or 5 days. I haven't done that much. Let me just zoom out for a second, guys, just so everybody can see the overall picture. There we go. That's what we got so far. And I'm really unsure as to what I'm doing as far as the house is concerned. So I'm just working on it a little at a time as I go along here. Because I'm not real sure about the trim work and stuff like that. So thank you. I think it's going to look good when it's done. I just tend to take my time and hope for the best. Because I never exactly know how a color is going to work out until after it's on the paper, and by then it's too late. I suppose that is like a real big bonus as far as coloring is concerned because there really is no right or wrong. Okay, Fernanda, it was nice to see you. Thanks for coming by this morning. So, what are you coloring on today, Sherry? Danielle, are you still here? Okay, I want to ask you a question. When you color, do you take one color and use it in various places. Like, do you lay down like your dark color in like in all these different areas and then come back with a different color and add it and then come back with another color and add, or do you complete one object at a time like I'm doing? What technique do you use? So you'll do all your dark, you'll go around and do all your dark, and then you come back and go around and add light, start adding lighter colors or different colors. Okay. Okay, thank you, Danielle. Because I was just kind of taking a survey of different techniques. Because as you can see, I like to just complete the one object and then move to the next object. Yeah, Sherry, when you sent me that picture of the trucks with the flowers, the very first thing I thought of was our Johanna Basford page. In fact, you did one of the trucks in there with the green, and it reminded me of the truck that you did in the other picture. Yeah, sometimes Danielle, I go from dark to light. I am in this case with the trees, just so I can get the dark on the bottom, the way I kind of like it. And other times I'll go from light to dark. It just depends. Yeah, I think that's pretty awesome that you're completing entire books. Thomas, good morning. How are you? I think I've seen that book in sorry guys, I can't hardly talk. I've got the garbage truck right outside my apartment out here emptying the dumpster. It's very loud. You can probably hear it. And I don't feel like trying to talk over the top of it because I don't like raising my voice. Wow, that truck is so loud when it comes out here. Now, what I was saying before that truck got here was Thomas, I think I've seen that book in some other people's videos before. Okay, Danielle. Okay, I think, like I said, I think I have seen the hide and seek book. I know I have not seen anything about the Dragon King. Sounds interesting. Oh, the Mountain King. Okay, well, I still haven't heard of that one. I'm going to look it up on Amazon right quick, though. Let's see here. I actually have on my TV right now, actually just have another coloring video going that has music to it. All right, welcome back, Danielle. I'm looking up a book on Amazon right now. I'm not finding it. Oh, there it is. Maybe. Nope. Well, I did not find that book, so I'll have to. I'll look for it a little bit later on. R.J. Hapson. Okay, I found it. I found it. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, thank you. I found it. I bookmarked it. Oh, I miss these little bushes. Hey, don't worry about it, Thomas. We got it all figured out. Can you guys hear the music that I have on my TV that's in the background? I don't really have it turned on very loud, actually. And for those of you who are not aware, I am a very slow coloring person. Oh, I'll tell you what I can't stand is that autocorrect kind of thing. I always have to make sure I disable those things because they'll change words. You hit enter and it'll change words and say, oh no, we don't want you to use that word. We want you to use this word. That makes no sense. Oh, I've almost been working off camera, haven't I? I didn't even realize that. I'm glad I looked up. Oh, okay. Yeah, that thing I always found really aggravating. So, Thomas, let me ask you, I've asked just about everybody else. When you color, do you color one object at a time and complete it and then move on to the next object? Or do you do like your shadow colors? Do you move around, do shadow colors, and then do like your midtones and your highlights? Because I do all one object at a time. So I'm kind of curious as to other people's technique. Thomas, are you still here? Some of this line work can be a little hard to see when it gets real faint, but that's okay. I mean, it's just I got to make sure I don't get outside the line. Oh, welcome back, Danielle. Oh, by the way, guys, just in case you haven't seen the post page, oh, Hillbilly here has been recognized by the federal government of the United States. Yeah, I had to get a pilot's license for unmanned aircraft in order to be able to fly a drone. I thought it would be fun to have a license that had my channel name on it, my YouTube persona. Yes, in order to operate a drone, you have to be uh, certified by the FAA, and it's really easy. Anybody can do it because they want people to be able to have fun. But because there were some commercial airline pilots. In fact, there is one right now that is still lobbying the government to ban drones, all drones. They don't want anybody being able to fly a recreational drone. And it's just because they're a pilot of a real airplane, so they think they're better than other people. So I don't know what's going to happen as far as drones go, but they made it real simple. They made this regulation to where you have to be recognized by the FAA, but they made a test that you cannot fail. If you miss a question, which I actually scored 100% on the test, but if you do miss a question, they will tell you the right answer and ask you the question again. They don't want people failing. They want people to be able to have fun. So I thought that was very interesting. So it looks cool to have a certificate and stuff like that, but at the same time, it's a certificate that anybody that wants it can get it. I actually took it twice. I have a certificate with my real name on it, and then I decided to do it again and get one with my YouTube ID on it. And they let me. I thought it was very interesting too. I mean, it seems like such a waste to have to go through all that stuff, but I understand why. They want you to be familiar with certain information. When I took the test, listen, when I took the test, I didn't even read it. I didn't study for it. I just took it and I got 100% on it. But the reason they make you take the test and they give you the answers is because all they want is to verify that you've been presented with information. And all the information they want you to have is contained within the test questions and answers. No, my drone will not need to be registered because it's under the weight limit. The cutoff limit for registration to have to register a drone is 250 grams or above. And mine, the one I ordered, only weighs 135 grams. So I will not have to register it. And I will not need remote ID. Actually, Casey took the test too. She took hers and she got her credentials so we can fly drones together. I bought her one already. I bought it for her birthday. Kind of a cheap one, I guess, but it'll do for now. And then I haven't got mine yet, but it'll be fun. We go out and we'll make some videos, hopefully. Sherry, do you know Thomas? Yeah, I wasn't real sure if you did or not. I thought by I thought at one time maybe you did based on his conversation, but then based on yours, I thought, well, maybe she doesn't actually know this guy. Okay, that's why I just asked about that. Don't ever hesitate to put. I put that that pinned message in the room, but we are going to have certain instances where people are just going to be trolls. So I appreciate the fact that you didn't say anything, but you can say something to me in the chat room. Let me know that that person is making you feel uncomfortable. Dee Dee did that, and I really appreciated her doing that. So I know because I thought maybe you knew him when he referred to you as beautiful. So please don't ever hesitate to let me know, okay? Listen, when somebody does something like that, just put in the, just type right in the chat room, do I know you? Or something like that. So I'm aware, okay? All right, let me zoom back out here. I'm really feeling like I'm probably not going to get much more coloring done today. That's probably where I'm going to leave it for now. Wow, some of that color can't even hardly see. Like up here on this part of the house, kind of hard. Yeah, just do something simple like that, Sherry. Just that just signals me Because like I said, I wasn't real sure. At first, I thought maybe he was somebody that you knew from another channel. But you had mentioned before that you don't interact with other guys. And it just, like I said, when he used the word beautiful, I kind of thought that might be inappropriate, but I wasn't real sure just if he knew you. Thank you. I am liking it. This part up in here, though, seems real faint on my laptop. It does. I can barely see the color. Even up in here, I can barely see these colors up here, too. But I am liking the way it's coming out. So that's going to wrap it up for me right here. Sherry, thanks for hanging out with me again today. All right, that's going to wrap it up for me, guys. I don't want to overdo it. You have a great day, too. Don't forget to send me that picture now. I'll be watching my email all day. Or maybe you already did. I've got 2 new emails. So that might be one from you. Okay. I'll catch you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, God bless.